fundamental laws. The first law is do whatever you promise to do. And that's all of civil code is under that law. And the second law is do not harm anybody in their person or property. And that's tort law and criminal law. So those are the two fundamental laws. And all the prophets taught those same things. They taught those same things. So our Prophet ﷺ is the last prophet. He's the final prophet. He's the Prophet ﷺ that came kafa, linnasi kafa. He came for all of humanity. And he's unique in that. Even Christ said that I've only come for the lost sheep of the tribe of Israel. I mean, his tradition was universalized. And I mean, there's a verse in John, but John's a late gospel of preaching the gospel to all the nations. But I mean, Christ was the Messiah of the Jews, and they rejected him. So our Prophet ﷺ is for everybody. So accepting that's the salvific path to God. If you just know that and believe that and do your best, you're going to be saved. The way of sanctification is a more arduous path. It's the way of the saints. It's the way of the siddiqun and the shuhada and those people that وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْعَقَبَةُ. Those are the people of the steep ascent. They want to know God here in a real way, and the intellect has that capacity. That's what Allah has given us. That's why it's so important, and knowledge is important, because without knowledge it's very dangerous. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Faqihun wahidun ashaddu ala shaitan min alfi abid." One faqih is more dangerous. He's more harsh on shaitan, more difficult for shaitan than 1,000 devotees. Devotees are very easy to lead astray. They're very easy to lead astray. If they don't have knowledge, they're very easy. The Sufis are the easiest group to lead astray, are the Sufis, without knowledge. And a Sufi without knowledge that's why Ahmed Zarruq said, just avoid Sufiyun Jahil, the ignorant Sufi. Because tasawwuf has to be coupled with knowledge. If there's no knowledge, then it's a disaster. But they're very easy, and that's why they're the people that fall victim to a lot of innovations. Bid'ah is very easy because they're devotees. They love devotion, but they end up there's Sufis that they sing all night and then they don't pray Fajr. I've seen that, so I know it's real. They'll just sing all night, have mawlids and inshad, and then they sleep through Fajr. It's better to sleep the whole night and pray Fajr. Guarantee you, 100%. And then there's a lot of these charlatans, that do these things that are very dangerous too. I was in Wales, and they told me, there's this Sufi sheikh here who doesn't come to Jummah because he says he prays with the Prophet in his apartment, Jummah. So I just told him, I said, he's not telling the truth. First of all, Abu Hanifa says you have to have at least 3. But the Prophet ﷺ is not going to pray Jummah in Wales. Just astaghfirullah. Anyway, it's just sad. People, and either they're deluded, I don't know, or they're just liars. There are liars out there. The worst type of people are the people that tell these lies. Religious. They're like, I'd rather have a mafia don any day of the week than a religious charlatan. Any day of the week. Because the religious charlatan, the mafia you can get over if they shook you down, like racketeering. You could get over that little trauma. But the religious charlatans, they can really create great trauma in people. And people lose their faith because of bad experiences with false teachers.